Yo, what are these Chelsea fans? This is Derek here from Blue Nation TV. Today is another late episode because, like I said in yesterday's video, I'm a full-time employee. Again, I repeat, not like Enzo Fernández, but I'm still an employee of a company. I respect those who are full-time employees of the company. At the same time, they put up content for what they like to speak about. Big shout out to you if you are one of those who is doing a full-time content at the same time is a full-time employee of a company. Reach out to me, say hi to me. I'd be so glad connecting with you some way or the other. Also, I want to say that I'm super proud of you guys because you're following your passion. At the same time, you're keeping bread and butter running for your home. Yes, all the very best to us. We love doing this. I love doing this. I love Chelsea Football Club. I like to talk about them. Speaking about, I like talking about Chelsea. There's another guy who is who likes talking a lot and also likes talking stupid. Here it is. Xavier Pastori has admitted the Chelsea midfielder's camp is exploring a move away from Stamford Bridge. While no deal is in place, the Argentine also addressed the player's links with Real Madrid and insisted the player remains fully focused on the 2026 World Cup. Have you come across a situation or have you seen crash test when they test cars for checking how many stars of safety they have? 120 miles an hour and boom, a crash. So Enzo Fernández is just hit by a car. And I'm telling you why. Here is a statement put out by Real Madrid. In light of the information and statement that have emerged in recent days regarding alleged interest from Real Madrid CF in player Enzo Fernández, the club wishes to state that it has not made any efforts, either directly or indirectly, aimed at signing the player, and furthermore has no intention of pursuing such an operation. Real Madrid wishes to express its utmost respect for Enzo Fernández, a great footballer whose career and quality are widely recognized, as well as for Chelsea FC, a club which it maintains an excellent institutional relationship. Precisely out of respect for an institution like Chelsea FC and the principles of institutional loyalty that have always guided Real Madrid's actions, the club considered it necessary to categorically deny these speculations, which are unfounded and do not reflect reality. Real Madrid regrets that despite the clarity of facts and the absence of any actions by the club, information continues to be disseminated that does not correspond to reality and only serves to create confusion among fans and unnecessarily harm the entities and individuals informed. Bam! Here is a statement by Real Madrid. Officially, Xavier, what are you doing? Time to mature up. Protect your player. If you're a good agent, you shouldn't be doing this. Enzo is a gem of a guy. I love Enzo. I've always spoken highly about him. But these things shouldn't spoil the environment. It just doesn't spoil the environment for Chelsea as a club, the football institution, the players that are involved with Chelsea, the young talents who are coming in. It does not look good. It doesn't send a right message to our youngsters. Chelsea is a club filled with youngsters. Does it send a right message coming from Enzo Fernández as the agent? This needs to stop. I am super glad that Real Madrid put out a statement. I don't really know if the talks are going to continue after the World Cup. Enzo Fernández is just pushing for a move out of Chelsea. I don't want to see Enzo Fernández leaving, but at the same time, with Xabi Alonso coming in, it doesn't create a right impression for other players. The actions are not justifiable. It shouldn't be. And I don't know why Chelsea is at this stage of what they are, of big players wanting to move out. I think Enzo Fernández deserves a new contract. Enzo Fernández needs a pay rise for a player what he is. And Chelsea needs to come to a conclusion and close this chapter as fast as possible. I hope some maturity comes in and this issue is sorted out. The Chelsea fans, let me know what you feel exactly about this situation. Should Enzo Fernández remain a part of Chelsea, or he should be finding another club? I've heard rumors that Arsenal is interested in him. Who could be people who could afford 120 million for a player of Enzo Fernández caliber? Arsenal, they have the money. Paris Saint-Germain, they have a really brilliant team. I don't think so. That's where he's going to end up. Who do we have more? I don't see anything. Real Madrid is the only team that has the money for this. And if they need something, they will definitely get Enzo Fernández. But for now, I don't think anything is moving forward. But I hope this story finds a conclusion one way or the other. If it is before the World Cup, so be it. Or if it's after the World Cup, let's hope there is a conclusion for this. In other news, Fabrizio Romano says, official, Nico Jackson back to Chelsea as Bayern confirmed they do not activate buyback clause. 50 million buy option clause has not been triggered as decided months ago. Considered too expensive for the striker. Company appreciated Jackson, but he's leaving now, back in England at Chelsea, with Xavi Alonso set to access him. There are several clubs named, but Chelsea are yet to decide if they want to keep Jackson at the club, sell or loan him out. This was another ugly situation what we faced last season, and here we are back at square one with Nicholas Jackson's situation. Chelsea fans, what do you think? Should we keep Nicholas Jackson? Should we loan him? Should we sell him? Should we give him another chance? If it were to me, I would give Nicholas Jackson another try. We've seen last season what happens. We completely relied on our only striker, and that's João Pedro. We didn't have any backup because Liam Delap wasn't in the best of form, because he was just wrestling. He was ready to get red cards. Liam Delap, when I saw him at his previous club, he terrorized Chelsea, and now he's a shadow of what a player he was. Due to injuries, due to lack of confidence, I don't know. Chelsea is a big step up for any player's career, and what you do at a smaller club doesn't really count at times. You have to have a mindset of winning, scoring. Drogba did it. Lampard did it. They were built differently. And now we have players fighting but also getting injured. They're fragile, right? They do all the things rather than score goals. And this is the biggest problem what Chelsea is facing. João Pedro did carry Chelsea forward for last season. Unlike last season, we do not have a lot of games, so the game time is going to be quite shorter for every player. But Nico Jackson should be given a chance. What do you think, Chelsea fans? I believe he should be given a chance. Please comment and let me know what you feel. While I also said the Enzo Fernández topic is something what we need to be very sensitive about and address it very carefully. Why did I say that? We have this new incomings which Chelsea have signed earlier. Giovanni Conda from Sporting CP, the right winger. He can play right wing back too. He's 19 years. He's the brightest young player. See, when these good players come in, it shouldn't be an atmosphere where they are not confident they could grow themselves in. We have another young player in Stevo. Didn't have the brightest of season, but was productive in most of the games. Especially the Barcelona one. Man, I enjoyed that game. Beautiful. We have Emmanuel Emega coming in. He's a striker. Again now, how do we see João Pedro How do we see Nicholas Jackson? And how do we see Omega? There's going to be a debate here of what exactly is going to happen. We are unsure of how the striker position is going to take place because we have nothing to play. We have absolutely nothing to play, just one game per week. We have another player who is coming in from Kairat, Dastan Satpev. He's 17 years old. We have a lot of young talent coming in, and with the Enzo Fernández situation looming in, this shouldn't be something with what they are influenced at. At one point of time, these young talents are going to be in the place where exactly Enzo Fernández is, and they should be better at making decisions. So the situation looks very murky. As a fan, I don't really like at what situation we are in. I don't know how we ended up here in such a situation with Nicholas Jackson, Enzo Fernández. There are so many players who are in very difficult situation. Kukurea left, so one situation is cleared for us. There's Disasi again. There's Trevor Chalobah. Chelsea is clearly in a situationship. Situationship is just mucky. It's very dirty. How do you get out of it? I'm looking at Xabi Alonso coming in. How is he going to sort this situation out? It's difficult for any manager coming in with this kind of situations. What do we expect? I hope that Chelsea clears this situation as fast as possible and we are back with a mentality of winning. With the transfer market, yes, we already know that there is an improved bid for Granit Xhaka already in place. There's no conclusion of what's happening to that deal yet. There is also Lecroix from Crystal Palace. No clear picture of what transfer. So luckily we just have one signing which is already come in, and our other players who are going to come in for the preseason. Still no news of Xabi Alonso. Let's see when he's starting with Chelsea. Still no news. Nothing about it. Okay, let me wind up this talk with my predictions for yesterday. Again, thank you Etisalat. I got free 20 GB for my predictions. I'm going to definitely tag you in this video. I always talk about Etisalat and never tag them. I don't know if this is going to reach out to them since the channel is pretty new, but I'm still going to tag them. Yes, for my predictions, how did I do? And I did pretty well. For a game between Spain and Austria, I predicted a score of Spain 2 and Austria 1. I had decided that Spain might lose the way Austria was having this World Cup going on. But then I changed my mind, read at some stats and came to a conclusion that Spain is going to win this, but maybe with 2 goals, and Austria is going to score 1 goal. But no, that was not it. Spain completely dominated Austria yesterday. 3 goals for Spain, Austria 0. That's the final score. Yes, Spain moves on. Good luck to Spain. My second prediction, which I absolutely got right, was Portugal and Croatia. I predicted a score of Portugal 2, Croatia 1, and so be it. The final scores 2-1. There was a controversial decision given. These things happen. This is football. It's part of it. Who knows if the script is written for Cristiano Ronaldo? As a Goan, I would want Portugal to go all the way through. This could be his last World Cup ever. My instincts say there could be a final, the slight chance of a final between Portugal and Argentina. Who would not love to see this? Argentina versus Portugal, 2 greats, Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo. Is going to be epic. The debate is going to end there. If it does happen, Portugal versus Argentina at the FIFA World Cup 2026. You would want to see that, don't you? And the final predictions, I got this completely wrong. Algeria with the way they were playing this World Cup, I wanted them to win this. I thought Switzerland didn't have a chance of winning this. My score predictions for Switzerland versus Algeria were Switzerland 0, Algeria 1. And the final scores were Switzerland 2, Algeria 0. Switzerland moves on. It wasn't a day of upsets like the one what we had with Germany and Netherlands. Yes, thank you so much again. Please show your love, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend. There's a lot more coming up for you. God bless. Deo Bore Karu.